Alex Farrell is there for us at Talk. Alex, very good morning to you.
Good morning, Mike. And just 24 hours ago, behind me here on Middleton Road, North Manchester, at the Heaton Park Synagogue, we now know that one assailant, Jihad Al-Shamie, a 35-year-old British citizen originally from Syria, he is believed to have had his British citizenship when he was a teenager. He grew up around this area where I am right now. He ploughed his car, a black Kia Picanto hatchback, into worshippers as they were on the way to the synagogue, but it's only a few hundred yards just behind me. He then got out of his car and proceeded to stab, and I quote somebody on the scene, as many people as he possibly could. He did eventually end up killing 2 Jewish worshippers here on the scene, and 3 are currently in a critical condition in hospital, Mike. And I'm hearing that Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister, is on his way here to Manchester. Not sure when he'll arrive, but I think his visit is imminent. Of course, he's been calling this out as anti-Semitism and saying he'll put in extra security to protect Jewish worshippers all across the country. But we've got around 30,000 people who are Jewish here in the Greater Manchester area, and of course tens of thousands of more across the country. And like you've been saying in the last few minutes, with various different protests planned for this weekend in London and other locations, I'm not too sure how Keir Starmer can guarantee the safety of Jews across the UK.
No, I don't think he can either. And elsewhere, Alex, any more information about the assailant, about the murderer himself? I mean, we know his name, we know he's 35 years of age. We don't know much else about him, really.
We don't know too much about him. According to social media, he has children and possibly even grandchildren. He is 35. He grew up just a few streets away from where I am here. He came across from Syria when he was a child. We believe he got citizenship when he was around 16 years old. Jihad Al-Shamie is his name, although that hasn't been formally verified, but that's what the media are reporting. And he clearly turned up with some grave intentions. He had what was described as looking like a suicide bomb strapped to himself. That was later confirmed to be not a viable explosive device, but he did manage to unfortunately kill 2 worshippers, Adrian Dolby, who is 53, and Melvin Kravitz, who's 66. Unfortunately, both passed away on the scene.
Yeah, Alex, good to talk to you. Thanks very much indeed. Alex Farrell keeping us updated there up in Crumpsall, where, of course, the police are still very much in evidence, and more police are supposedly going to be put out on patrol because Keir Starmer says he wants to safeguard every single Jewish person in every single Jewish community in the country. However, as we know, there are already plans for an anti-Semitic march to take place in London over the course of the weekend. On Saturday, the Metropolitan Police have asked for them to do the responsible thing and delay or cancel their plans, which seems to me to be a rather ludicrous request from the police. Surely the police should just say, we are telling you on this occasion that you cannot go ahead with your march because it is in incredibly poor taste, and we will arrest anyone who turns up to try and take part in it. That's what it should be saying, but that's not what they're saying. Shabana Mahmood, the Home Secretary, saying she has no power to stop it. What's going on? Let's get a voice note from Wayne.
Good morning, Mike. I am going to try not to swear because I am beyond angry, and I just don't know what to do with myself. I'm so upset what happened yesterday, and the annoying thing is we all knew it was coming. We all know this was going to happen because the gaslighting by the Labour Party, by the Prime Minister, by the Deputy Prime Minister, by the Home Secretary speech yesterday with the insinuations, you know, if you're a flag waver, if you vote for Reform's policy, Nigel Farage is a part of Hitler Youth, you're racist, you're this. It's just so insightful, so insightful, and such dangerous language. You know, let's call a spade here. The Labour Party, the only party to be found independently guilty of anti-Semitism. Now, I'm sorry, Mike, and you may agree, you may not, but anti-Semitic is just a white-collar liberal elite inside the M25 London way of saying racist, because that's what it is. If you're anti-Semitic, you're racist. So let that sink in. The Labour Party have been found to be racist to its core, yet they're the ones that try and point the finger, and they're the ones that are in charge, and they're the ones that are adding fuel to the fire. It's disgraceful.
Wayne, it really is, and so many people like Wayne this morning, very angry. You know, very hard not to swear for me this morning, because it is absolutely disgusting what's happened and what's been allowed to happen over the course of the last 2 years, since October the 7th, 2023. Let's not forget, every single bloody weekend there's been one of these protests. Every single weekend for 2 years, solid. And now they want to do another one tomorrow. Just unbelievable. And the government apparently powerless to stop it. Keir Starmer talks a good game. He's going to protect the Jewish community. Oh, really? Are you? But you're going to let these anti-Semitic, pro-Palestinian protesters march around London and Manchester and possibly Edinburgh and God knows where else, because it's their public right. Do me a favour.